Welcome to another Budget With Me video. This is the first paycheck of July and I already did my savings challenge, so we need to see how much that will be. Okay, let's see. We are in my quilted caviar leather A5 agenda from Cloth and Paper. You've seen this time and time again. If it's your first time here, I'm SILL'S, a full-time underwriter, part-time content creator, and a lover of minimal functional planner things. Finance. Let's see. Okay. This is a savings challenge that I put together for myself. I picked the numbers and I got the theme from a Google image. So N72, $10. We can do that. That is not a problem. Before we put the $10 in, I'm going to show you the cash breakdown. This is what we got from the bank. Yep. Very weird number. I would have rounded it, but things happened, you know? And I also have some money left over in my budget binder, so let me get that. I ended up using my card instead of cash, and I never put the money back. So of the $19 that we put in the last time, I think I have what? This is $7. So I ended up getting most of my gas on my card instead of taking out all of the cash or transferring it to Chime. So this money is just gonna go back into the budget and then we'll work it in from there. So that is $7. So up here, I'm just gonna put, well, I can put it down here. $3.97 is what we're working with instead of the $3.90. All right, we are here for yet another budget. This budget breakdown might be foreign to some people, but I'll go over it really quickly. So I don't want to make it redundant every single video, but really quickly, I have the bills towards the top broken down by paycheck. Eventually, we will get back to breaking up those expenses, then paying it out, but we're not back to that yet. So I just have these rough estimates here, which I need to update. Clearly, you can see that this is not the window of time that we're dealing with. I printed off multiple sheets of this, so we're going to just do a little editing, and we're working from the actual payday to the day before the next payday. That's how I calculate what the biweekly budget should be. This has gone up to $79. Amazon Prime, I have to start putting money aside for that. I'm probably going to do that in September. I will make a note of that in my planner as well. Gas, I mean, why do I have $170 here? And things are changing with the gas because for right now I'm working from home. Because of all of the changes at work, they just feel like it would be better if we're already at home. Eventually we need to talk about a new phone, but I like my bill the way it is. Okay, down here, this is the meat and potatoes. The budget binder. The budget binder is my favorite part because this is where I can really see my money growing. And for the emergency fund, my notes are off to the side, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and input some of these numbers. We have 60, 0. Someone's getting chased after the police outside. Like, what is going on? I don't know who ran the light or what, but I'm hearing sirens. 37 on home, 45 on medical, which is really nice to see. Personal does not have anything. KTH has 65, proud of that. 16 in Little PG. Little PG is my goddaughter. Savings challenge, we have 100 in there. And the last paycheck, it was a free space, 75 in travel. And I already used my card for this, so I need to put that 75 back onto my card so that I can live my life. We already discussed that we have $397 to work with. So let me just put this here so I don't forget, obviously. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's do 25. I have 30 here, 25, 13, I have this weird amount here because I want this to be rounded. Anybody else? Okay, it's just me. All right, 5, and then personal, I don't know yet. Groceries, I don't know yet. KTH, I have 35 because I want it to be a rounded total. PG, we're doing 8s for her. And now I can finally put in the savings amount. We saw that it would be $10. Travel, get ready for this big number. 140. Okay, let's go ahead and tally the numbers that we do have and then subtract it from the 397 to see what we have left to fill into these spots here. Okay, groceries is a little tricky. It's a little bit tricky because I don't want to overspend on the groceries since I'm leaving and there is another paycheck before I leave. So I have to be very careful with what this is. So I'm thinking that I'm going to put 75 here and shop my pantry for the remainder of the pay period because salmon costs a lot and I eat a lot of salmon. I'm gonna do 75, 70, I have to do 76 because of that. Okay, anyway, so now we're down to 30 and I have 30 in personal. I have 30 in BMF, but no, that's fine. That's fine. Because what's going to happen for personal, I have to get my hair done. I have to get my nails done. So sometimes personal and BMF will work together. And I think I might move some money to personal from BMF. BMF is blow money fast. So that is simply money that is guilt-free. I can spend on whatever I want. I can do whatever I want with it. So I'm thinking I might just move it. I think I might just, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it, and if anything happens, I'll just move it around. But I mean, it's not affecting me here or there. 397, and these are the allocations. Here we're going to have 0, 0, 5, 6, 7, 75. Then we're gonna have 30. And then, I mean, honestly, I shouldn't put anything here until I do this, but we're here now. 25, then we have 76. And then this is gonna be what, 50? 7 and 3, yeah. 50, then we have 50. The numbers are growing. And here we have 100, yes. 24, 110. Whoa, okay. The math, 10, 11. So that's 210, right? 215, is that right? Because I don't trust myself. Yeah. Do I want to know what this amount is? I don't think I've ever calculated it from down here. Let's find out. So let's find out what it really is. Plus 110, I'm working backwards, which feels weird. 130, 100, 76, 25, 30, 75. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm just sitting on $785 right now. Do you know what I can do with that? Okay, anyway, so that's crazy. That's downright crazy. Okay, so that's what we're doing there. We're not putting anything in holiday right now. Like, we'll talk. Not right now. We're not talking about it right now though. So here is the breakdown. So what do you want to do? Do you want to put the money up and get into the budget binder? I think we should. We'll get into the planner last, of course, because that takes time. But let's go ahead and divvy out some cash. I'm going to swap out some bills because it's getting a little bit thick in my budget binder and I want to keep it kind of slim and trim, you know? What are we thinking? The savings. I'm going to change out the savings money. I'm going to slip this in, chin to the left, but I'm also taking all of these out. Back here, I have my emergency money, which eventually will go into my high yield savings. But for right now, I want to have money readily available because emergency. So yeah, That's what is going to happen. The smart thing for me to do is to put it in my savings on Chime so that it can grow some interest and it is readily available, because my high yield savings account takes forever and 3 days to get the money to me if I need it. I'm moving too fast. Let me put the money in. Okay, this is the money we changed out from the savings. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. And we do have a 50 here. This is going to be swapped out. Debt envelope is gonna get the $50 bill because honestly, we need to keep that envelope a little bit slender. Swap it out in a minute. The 20s. 10s. I went to the bank pretty late, so the lady that usually helps me did not have the crisp dollars for me, and that's okay. I'll live. Okay, so there are the ones, and these are the $7 that were from the extra money from the last budget video, so I'm gonna put it in here as well. For the emergency, let's add our 25. Do you think that we should put the 50 towards the emergency or put it towards the debt? I'm thinking debt. 2, 4, 6, 70, 85, 70. What? 2, 4, 6. So I sat here and did the calculations wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. And this is why. 6 and 2, 8. Why did I? You know what? Okay, 795. Are you kidding me? And I did this section right. What's going on with me? What's going on with me right now? Yes, I'm one of those people that needs something to press on when I write. Okay, so miscalculation. Whoops. 6, 7, 8, 8, add 1. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Ready? Yeah, 397. Okay, everything else was right. I just had a misstep. My sincerest apologies. I apologize. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 70, 85. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're almost back to 100. Almost. Let's go ahead and swap out the debt. 2, 4, 5. Chin to the left. 50, 60, and 5. So we might as well put the debt money in since we have that envelope out. And we're going to put 35 in there. Take the 10s out. Put a 20 in. Yeah, let's do that. I do not like counting odd numbers. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 100. Okay. And I'll get another 50 next time so we can keep it cute. BMF, blow money fast. We're adding in $30. I have no idea what I'm going to use it for, but I do have some things coming up. So this might end up going towards my transportation. Honestly, I might end up moving it to travel. We'll see, because I am working from home these days. So I'm kind of okay in the gas department. 25 on car. One of the cables, my car is getting older and I'm so sad about it, but now I have a cable that I need to replace, and I'm going to look it up and see how much it costs, because the labor is what's going to hurt me the most, but I know that I have to just be prepared for it. So I'm putting in 25 right now, and then we'll look into how much that will cost. Next, we have groceries, getting 76, a very weird amount, but if salmon ends up still being $11.99 or $10.59, some weird amounts like that, then I need all of the money. 2, 4, 6, 75, 6. Next, we have home. Am I changing any bills out? Perhaps. Let's change these 2 5s to a 10. That was currently in there, and we're going to go ahead and add 13. So still taking another 10 and 3. And since I already had 2 1s in there, I'm just going to swap the singles for a $5 bill. So I should have a total of 50, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, so hear me out. I know the last time I said, oh, well, you know, for home, let's work on the office. I might work on some stuff downstairs. Hear me out. I still don't have any blinds in my kitchen. I just feel like nothing is back there. So what was the rush? But enough is enough now. I did say I'm going to spend some more time on decorating. I enjoy doing it. I just don't like when my things are sold out and then I give up on it. So I'm going to revisit that. I'm going to have to be Syll the builder. I need to learn, and it's my house. So I need to bond. Medical is next. We do have the 45. Let's go ahead and add the 5er. And I need to just spend a day and do all my med things one day. When I get to a certain amount, then I will set up all of those appointments at once. 30 in personal. My nails are definitely more than $30 when I get them done officially, but I'm getting a pedicure for sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do press-ons for the trip, but we'll see when we get closer to that time. I already put the money in for debt. It's in there, it's in there. Holidays, not getting anything this time. Little PG, let's see if I'm gonna change any of this out. I don't know, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's go ahead and change it to 20 and 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And somebody's driving like a madman outside. Anyway, savings, we're adding $10. I'm so happy about this. You have no idea. Yes, you do, because you watch these videos, obviously. So we have the $110. And if you are new here, the savings amount goes towards my debt payoff. And then after that debt is paid off, then we can start a brand new savings challenge. And that will actually go towards maybe the emergency fund or paying off the next debt. Anyway, travel, 2, 4, 5, 6, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 75. This has to be 140. Let's hurry up and count it. 2, 4, 6, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40. Okay, we have 140 plus the 75, 215. It's going back in the bank because I already made that payment for the $75, and the next thing I have to pay for is something when I'm on the trip. So I'm gonna put the money in, and in that video talking about the trip, we'll talk about taking the money back out and what it's gonna be used for. But 215, this envelope is very thick. I put everything in, but do you see this? So that's something to keep in mind. This is a bit much when it comes to these envelopes. I love these envelopes, so I never want it to be this packed anyway, but it's going to the bank shortly. Everything else will pretty much stay here. Car looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the planner and take a look at the June expenses, update the savings inserts, and of course, recalculate what we have saved for debt. I'm excited to find out the new number. I need to update this first. I'm gonna scream. I need my new SD card, so we might have to take an intermission and come back. All right, so this is for, okay, we have 10. All right, things are happening. Uh-oh, wrong side. No, that was the right side, the correct side. We're well on our way. I have a few big ones left, the 16s. I only got the 16 twice, so now that I brought it up, I'll probably get it the next 2 times. All right. The bad boy. This is gonna be a lot. These are the 2 that we're gonna work on now, along with my savings goals for all of these. So let's just take a deep breath and get into it. I'm not excited about it. We're back. I have learned a lot about my June numbers. Here we go. The Chime savings still has $45.65. I have not been using it as I should. I'm just being very honest right now. So moving forward, I will transfer the money back into Chime so that this number can grow. And they've increased our percentage for the savings. It is now 1% instead of I think it was 0.5 before on the savings. The savings challenge, you know, is at 110. And then as of 7/7, the debt envelope has 100, making it a total of 255.65. Before it had 210.65. So growth nonetheless. And that means that, because I did the calculation while I was on my intermission, that means I have $946.35 left to pay off this particular debt. So I'm feeling very motivated since I'm under that $1,000 mark. These, again, are the things that you don't see within the budget, and I just want to take note of that. I never fill this in, so my apologies if you're looking for that. It won't be there. My camera's going crazy right now. I kind of like this view of the budget. This is a financial overview from Infinite Lotus. It's a nice way of seeing what the expenses were, what you thought they would be, what they amounted to be. It reminds me of the top part of my budget. Let me move this so you can see it. Here, it is just an overview of what the expenses are. Next, this is the very intense overview of the month. These are the expenses or debits from Chime, some Chime activity, and my longest standing bank account. So I have them here. And of course, it spills over onto the next page. Then it started getting weird because things were coming out on different days than when it posted. And anyway, let me show you this. On this Post-it, I did the calculation for the amount for gas. And some of it is not even there because I don't remember how much I spent in cash. So this number is lower than what I spent on gas. And BMF, the BMF total that you're about to see, embarrassing, yes. Number 2, it includes eating out, it includes experiences, it includes Starbucks runs. What? No, seriously, what? Granted, there was the birthday gift with Charlita in here. There was like the experience that I have in July in here, but good Lord, what have I done? The gas There's nothing I can do about it. I have to get to work. I just can't really go anywhere else because that is ridiculous. And it's more than that because I didn't even add the cash. Okay, let's not talk about it. I'm getting upset. On the savings goals inserts that are from Sessa Vee, I just added the amounts that we talked about in the budget binder. And I did that for all of the inserts that we have here. Holiday didn't get anything. Home, of course, is at 50. Really proud of that. Little PG, and it continues and it goes. Of course, you remember this amount is going to go back to the account. I've updated the Chime savings at the bottom, and here are the financial goals revisited. We are on our way to paying off a debt. I'm very excited about that. And we updated the savings challenge. We've done all of the things. We didn't update this. Let me update this.